Hi guys, today we're going to talk about B. Simone. I want to be able to comment on that. If you don't know who B. Simone is, she's a stand-up comedian at the same time social media personality. To be honest, I didn't know her before all that scandal started, right? Apparently, she was interviewed on a podcast about her financial decisions and financial situation. And life is hard for everyone. And she started crying because she said that she used to afford nice things and that she went to Bloomingdale's, like a big department store, I think in New York, right? And she couldn't afford anything, and now she had to afford H&M. So people are laughing at her, saying that, oh, she's tone deaf, people are struggling, and this and that. And I was like, yeah, people are struggling, but she's struggling too. The reason we aspire to be rich and be successful is to be able to afford the things that we could not afford when we were younger. If you struggled when you were a kid and you dreamed of making it, to change your life to something better quality of things, better things, nice things. And maybe for her to go back to where she started, which is H&M, is like it's like a failure to her. And I think that's why she cried. She didn't cry because she couldn't afford Bloomingdale's or she could only afford H&M. Maybe she cried because she was going back to stage one, not zero, but one, where she could not afford anything. So I wouldn't fault her for being sad over the fact that she couldn't afford certain luxury things that she's been fighting her whole life for. But what I would say is not worth crying for, that's for sure. And yes, other people are in worse situation than hers, but that's her life, that's her experience. We should not invalidate people's experience just because it's not ours. We are different, diverse. And something that I've noticed is that people are so used to the struggle that when a person is experiencing something good, better than what she had before, they're very sarcastic about her. They're all saying that, oh, it's tone deaf, oh, we can't relate. You don't need to relate to people to be able to appreciate who they are. We aspired for something better. Maybe she had a better life than the rest of people, right? And it's supposed to be aspirational. People have to look for people who make them dream, who make them want to change their lives, make them want to better their life, make them want to be better, but not look at people who look just like them who don't have money. The majority of people struggle, and there's a minority of people who experience the finest things of life, right? And this is something people should aspire to, bettering oneself, looking up, but not looking back. But people are just laughing at her, oh, she's tone deaf, people are going through something. Yeah, she's tone deaf, but that's her life. She was asked during a podcast, we're here to share experiences. I don't want to hear about people who are all struggling, suffering, who can't pay their bills, because this is what I've been experiencing myself. I want to be able to see people do good. I want to be able to see people being great. I want to be able to see people inspiring me to do something better for my life. I'm talking in general, right? I'm not suffering, but it's the crisis. So people who are laughing at her, oh my God, it's so tone deaf. We're struggling too. Yeah, you're struggling, but she is struggling too on her pay bracket, right? And all experiences, even if tone deaf, even if not relatable, are good to hear about and to talk about. That's my opinion on the subject. So it's a bit tone deaf. Yeah, we're all struggling. But what I would say is that when she was getting those paychecks, the ones that enabled her to buy in Bloomingdale's, maybe she should have saved some money, for rainy days. What people who are rich might end up doing is not talk about the experience at all, because they're afraid. People say that they are tone deaf. People call them unauthentic and fake. That's my take on the situation. Let me know what you think. Hope you like the video. Feel free to click on like if it's the case, subscribe for more videos, and click on the notification bell to be notified when I post a new video. Thank you.